Wait, I'm not in the match.
Coming back. Oh yeah, what are you playing
PC.
again? Hey, I don't know anyone except my brother who plays on PC.
Okay.
Hey, remember that one time you played with me?
Yep, in creative mode.
Yeah. Josh, you know what skin you were wearing?
Yep.
Did you get that from season 1 or?
Right now, everyone I was wearing, like, when we were playing Mario.
No, the one that had the mask over it. The one with the mask and the white, and the yellow.
Let me see. Are you talking about this skin right here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I didn't get that in season 1. I got that, like, I don't remember when I got it, but I think it was, like, sometime before season 5 in chapter 2. I think it was, like...
I got a couple rare emotes. I got Hot Marat, season 6. I got Bottled Down, season 4. I got, let me think. I got Snap, season 4. I have Golf Clap. I have Breezy. And I also have Ice Heart from season 7. And I have the Rocket from season X.
Okay.
And I also have True Love season 2. And Kiss Kiss. Call a number back. What, Mom?
It wasn't 5:30. So she should be at home.
Hey, Josh.
What?
I have to go. I have to go.
You gotta go.
I gotta go. See. I'll be on in 30 minutes, okay?
Hey, you guys want to try the best duo in the world? Hidden Valley Ranch and Pizza.
Wait, you want to put ranch on pizza?
Yes!
This is a crime.
Best duo in America. It's really good.
Do you ever spot something that makes you stop and say, wait, what? There are plenty of amusing Easter eggs hidden all around us in plain sight, and the internet is the best place to share them. Prepare your eyes, because here's a collection of some things you'll never be able to see the same way again, courtesy of yours truly. People have been finding the face of Jesus in their toast since the 80s, but there are plenty more instances of ordinary food bearing an uncanny resemblance to extraordinary things. One such example is the lucky guy who discovered that E.T. had returned to Earth in the form of a delicious cinnamon roll. There's something unnerving about that facial expression I just can't quite put my freakishly long glowing finger on. If you're not completely sold yet, here it is starring in the original movie. Thank you for being you, E.T. Cinnamon Roll. Apple releases new iPhones faster than you can say Steve Jobs in a turtleneck, just to make sure you keep upgrading. The latest addition to these swathes of souped-up smartphones is the iPhone 11 Pro, which features some pretty nifty rear-facing cameras. The jarring design has already been compared to a fidget spinner, a bowling ball, and even a coconut online. But you won't be able to unsee the cameras as an electric hob after witnessing these images. Why buy a cheap cooker when you could fork out $1,000 for a teeny-weeny one? The animated characters you grew up with will stay with you forever. But I'm about to change everything you thought you knew about Mario Kart's Donkey Kong by revealing his dark secret. He may have been a totally formidable force in the game, but this oversized ape isn't so threatening when you realize his mouth is literally a giant pistachio nut. If that wasn't enough to change the way you look at Donkey Kong, here he is bald. Thank me later. Speaking of cartoon characters, take another look at the iconic outfit worn by Fred Jones from Scooby-Doo. Notice anything strange? The collar peeking out from his sweater is the exact same shade as his pants. So how are we to know he's not just wearing a sleeveless 80s jumpsuit under there? For what it's worth, Australia on the map totally looks like Scooby himself too. If you're more of a cat lover though, you can split the country down the middle and get the best of both worlds. Alternatively, why not get really crazy and start viewing the land down under as an angry gorilla wearing a fez? The possibilities are truly endless. Successful logos are what make big brands stick in our minds, but sometimes these iconic images aren't all they seem. Take a look at that Toyota logo. Kinda looks like a capital T, right? In fact, this clever little logo actually spells out the entire name Toyota, depending on which section you focus on at a time. Some people also say that the logo is supposed to represent a steering wheel or even the eye of a needle, because Toyota's original parent company also produced sewing machines. What could be wrong with the classic Sunkist logo, you ask? Well, take a closer look at that swirly typeface. The letter U isn't really a U at all. That's right, the logo totally says Sunkist instead, because the U and N are inexplicably merged. Could it be that kids have been promoting the work of Satan all along just by consuming orange-flavored soft drinks? Pixar Studios have produced some of the most well-loved animations of all time. But have you ever noticed how eerily alike some of its secondary characters are? One eagle-eyed Twitter user recently pointed out that most of the Pixar movie moms look exactly the same, and you won't be able to stop noticing it now. Maybe there's a cartoon actress out there who's getting tired of always being typecast as the mom. Even Nemo's mom had the same look about her. Turns out it's not just the moms who share the same looks, because pretty much every female Pixar character seems to have been cut from the same cloth. One curious Tumblr user known as Every Flavored Bean decided to investigate this further by tracing around the face of some of the most recent female Pixar characters compared to their male counterparts. And the results are pretty undeniable. While the guys have distinctive wacky features, the women all have rounded faces and obligatory button noses. Seems like every female in a Pixar movie is a direct descendant of some snub-nosed, chubby-cheeked creature, and you won't be able to unsee it now. The vast range of emojis is constantly growing, but it wasn't until 2019 that users finally got a rendition of the animal they'd all been crying out for, the humble sloth. Before this cute little fellow crawled his way onto our keyboards, there was only one way to satisfy your desire to drop one of these slow-moving creatures into conversation, by using the flexing bicep emoji instead. For some unknown reason, the clenched fist looks exactly like someone using a sloth puppet. There are tons of cases of celebrities looking weirdly like other celebrities, including the ever-popular Katy Perry, Zooey Deschanel, and co-conspiracy. But have you ever noticed the resemblance between actors Keanu Reeves and Adam Driver? Okay, so it's not exactly spot on, but consider this. Does Adam Driver just look like someone tried to draw Keanu Reeves from memory? Harsh, but spookily true. Former Dallas Cowboys quarterback turned Fox Sports analyst Troy Aikman has also attracted online attention for the most unlikely resemblance. You might not guess it at first, but Aikman seems to be the spitting image of a white Jay-Z. Maybe a hat will help. Here's a side-by-side to help you visualize the unlikely pairing. And here's Aikman chilling out with Bey. Let's hope they release a sports rap album in the future. Caution signs are designed to be universally understood. But what is this wet floor sign really saying? How do we know those wiggly little lines aren't actually a group of angry snakes intent on nipping at your ankles and tripping you up? And this sign is actually giving you a heads up about what dangers could be lurking just around the corner. Besides guzzling cans of spinach and pumping iron, the classic cartoon character Popeye is most famous for his pipe smoking. Like most cartoons, the beefed-up sailor was rarely seen from the front, and yet his pipe stayed in place even when he was eating. This sparked speculation about how he could pull off such a feat, but we finally have an answer, and it's a total childhood ruiner. According to this revelation, he probably had two mouths, or rather a hole specifically for the pipe. Yikes. Take a close look at this forest head caterpillar and you might notice something unique about its coloring. There's a train of little penguins dancing their way down its back. Unfortunately for this style-conscious bug, by the time these North American caterpillars hatch in early spring, their Christmas sweaters are already well out of fashion. Anyone who frequently attends live music gigs will know that the buzz of the crowd singing and dancing together in unison can be truly exhilarating, and the vibe in this action shot is practically electric. Except this isn't a gig at all. This is a photo of someone's lawn with some fancy patio lighting. Those hands in the air are actually blades of grass, and you can even see people walking in the distance, unless those are giants. If that wasn't confusing enough, check out this photo of one cool cat enjoying a rock gig. Oh wait, those are some tiny fingers, and this dude must be cozy in the winter months with those hairy arms. The 2017 live-action remake of Beauty and the Beast, which featured Emma Watson as the leading Lady Belle, was a huge success, so naturally a slew of merchandise was sure to follow. Sadly, any child hoping to receive a princess doll for Christmas that year was sure to be bitterly disappointed when they were presented with Justin Bieber in a wig and a yellow dress instead. Seriously, once you start seeing Bieber in there, there's absolutely no going back. Speaking of Disney classics, does this horrifying upside-down great white shark look strangely like the face from the evil queen's magic mirror to anyone else? Or is that just me? Pokemon fans will be well acquainted with the adorable mole-like creature known as Diglett, which is only ever seen poking its head out of the ground. But consider this. What if that
Turning your squad into a car wash?
Guys, the vlogs are back. Today we're going to the Fortnite Streamer Bowl and we're gonna meet a lot of the biggest Fortnite streamers in real life. We have so much planned, but at the end of this video, disaster strikes. Be sure to watch the end to see what happens. Enjoy the video. All right, guys, we are in the hotel lobby right now. We got people like Booga, Nick 830, Symphony. It's gonna be lit. We're gonna meet a lot of cool people. Let's go see if we can say hi to Nick 830. What's up, man?
What's up, Cypher?
Good to see you, bro.
How you doing?
What's up, bro?
Nice to see you again. We're ready, man. I got my keyboard and mouse. What about you? Did you bring your own?
I brought my keyboard and mouse, yep. But unfortunately, I forgot the USB, so I have to play it wired. It just gets laggy anyway, so you're gonna make minimal, like...
You know what's the worst? When they have the casters in the same room as what you're playing in, you can't even hear a single...
Oh, yeah. All right, I guess we're moving.
Always, man. You know, Cypher has had I mean, to be frank, like one of the most consistent creators on the platform when it comes to Fortnite, as well as, you know, here on Twitch.
The girl from Fortnite.
You know what? You deserve the skin more than I do.
Oh, maybe one day. But your skin is cool.
Cyberbullying.
Oh, for all the bullying that you give me.
True. I started it.
Yeah. I seen the TikToks, the Chun-Li TikToks. I was watching that and I was like, oh, this is funny. And all of a sudden, I see my face and I'm like, oh my god.
Funny.
It gets a lot of views. I definitely lean into it. So it's going well. I'm warming up the other community qualifier. He's cracked and he's an IGL, so he's gonna be leading us through this. Juju just got here. He's setting up his settings. He's sure everything's locked and loaded. Yeah. Ready. Once we got all our settings set up, it was time to get backstage and prepare for our entrance to the Fortnite Streamer Bowl.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are your 20 trios for Streamer Bowl 3.
The most followed Fortnite streamers on Twitch. Cypher PK with Pittsburgh Steeler Juju Smith-Schuster and third-ranked champ OMG May 2. It's Team Cypher.
Up next, Nick Merck. It's Symphony. It's Loser Fruit. It's Nick 830. And it's Booga. It's time to do this, bad boy.
Get him out there. Yeah, we got a good team. Definitely a top 5 team right here. Let's go, boys. Okay. Get out, Juju. Knock him. Behind you right there. Good. You got that. Get the mats. I'm dropping Spidey, okay? I dropped it, Bill, 150 to box. Coming. I knocked him. Oh, Nick. Good try, bro. Damn. There you go.
I'm in a box, 100. I think I'm dead.
You could drop him at us. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, you did better.
Good try, bro.
48 white, bro. You can kill him. Nice. You can res me.
That was Booga. Yeah, that was Booga. Oh my god. All right, guys, that was the Streamer Bowl. It was a ton of fun. I ended up killing Nick Merckx and 1v1ing the World Cup champion Booga and winning. So it was pretty eventful. Hundreds of thousands of people tuned in. This is the first live event Fortnite has done in over 2 years. And I miss these live events. I miss World Cup, Summer Skirmish. It really brought me back to those OG tournament vibes. The week is just getting started. Even though we just finished Streamer Bowl, we got Metal Umbrella coming up. But it's been fun, and the Streamer Bowl was a blast, and it was a pretty big success. So hopefully we get more of those in the future. All right, guys, we're outside of the Shopify Metal Umbrella event. Super excited. Tonight we're inviting hundreds of our close friends, and yeah, let's get to it. Oh my God, we got the cosplayers. I had no idea we were gonna have cosplayers for Cypher and Violet. Thank you, guys. We got the VTube Cypher. I don't think we were gonna see him for a while. It's actually really cool. This is the set, Collection 3, little sneak peek, coming out in March 2022. I don't know when you guys are gonna see this, but today we're gonna talk about Metal Umbrella, basically. And this is crazy, this is unreal. This event, this whole thing started last year. God, they got like a 6'6" mannequin. They use me as reference. The squad. This is my trio for the next FNCS. This is the first time you see this version of the umbrella. So we worked in Shopify, but in the future, you might see this umbrella with Fortnite, Ninja, like games, brands, Naruto. This is the future right here. Collaborations within Metal Umbrella is gonna be sick. What's going on? Thank you for coming.
I'm just kidding. I like this. This is cool.
Oh yeah, we got some cosplayers out here, and we got some Fortnite umbrellas.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I want to go there and just like take a couple of pictures.
Huh? Yeah, you can take as much pictures as you want. That's the whole purpose.
Awesome. This is awesome that you put this all
Thank you. Well, the team, honestly, Daniela and her big brain, I don't care how much I like a streamer. If it's their name, their face, I'm not gonna wear that. Yeah, you'll rock it because it's your boy for a second,
I'll buy it, but you won't see me wear it. You know what I mean? I want to rep like a community. I want to rep a brand. I don't want to rep a person. It's a little weird.
No, for sure.
Hey, bro. Hey,
appreciate it, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you for coming. People who don't even know me.
I thought it was a North Face at first.
Yeah. They see this and they're like, this is like legit. I want to buy it. I feel like if I put my name on it, only hardcore fans are gonna buy it. Thanks for coming, bro. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Let's get a pic.
I got to see taller.
There's some cosplayers there too. They're dressed up.
Oh yeah? That's perfect. Let's do it.
Let's go. What?
The guys, right?
You don't let them?
Oh, that's me and you.
Okay.
You don't need, Action Jacks over here. Sorry, you look great though, man.
What were some of the things that you thought about whenever, working with Shopify?
Hide and seek, but we are camouflaged.
Tiny, and we can control gravity.
Yeah, this is kind of insane.
All right, I'm gonna be the third seeker, boys.
Okay, whoa.
I'll give you guys 20 seconds.
Wait, I'm going tiny. Whee!
Yes. Oh, he's tiny.
And also, I can control gravity. Woo!
Why?
Oh no!
Hey, are you gonna become Tiny Crater, or what are you
I think I'm gonna die for full damage. Oh, okay.
All right, I'm gonna start seeking in 10 seconds.
Okay.
Hey, Josh, maybe we need to find each other.
8.
Oh no.
No,
wrong block. I'm trying to figure out which one to change to.
Is this how we do it normally, guys?
I mean, no, Jen is kind of cheating.
You guys took way too long trying to become tiny, all right? Should have just pressed that
Well,
button,
you need
bro.
to close your eyes and not see which direction I was going in the entire time.
All right.
That's kind of the point.
Don't worry, he's gonna have a hard time.
I don't have a compass. I have
You
no
gotta remember,
upside
Crainer,
down.
to be fair, we are
tiny.
We are camoed and we have gravity.
Literally, I
I'm
haven't
camoed,
even
I
seen
chose
you
no
guys
camo.
camoed yet.
One thing I will
this
tell
is
you,
gonna be
Jelly,
really
is I am near you. I am at the same
I think
building.
I saw your name tag before,
Okay,
Jelly.
I'm gonna have a look on top of this roof.
Wait, are you at this building as well, Josh? Do you see me?
Whoa.
You guys cannot go very far.
Do you see me, Josh? Okay.
Where?
I am in such a good spot. I am in such a good spot.
Josh, I have a feeling you are on this roof.
I wish I could
good
see.
spot.
I wish I could see Krainer's name tag. That would be helpful.
Yeah, we didn't really have time to find each other because Jelly just counted immediately. So
What
that was
are these spots?
Whoa! Arrows! Hold up.
Do you see me yet, Josh?
Are you on the building or near the building where Jelly is?
I honestly don't know where Jelly is anymore, but I did see his name
if you
tag
don't,
before.
if you don't know where he is,
I see his name tag. I am near the building.
I'm close to him.
Okay, let me go up here.
I keep hearing
Josh,
Jelly.
this is so
Oh, I
hard.
see his name tag. Oh, Crater! You just. What the? Hey!
Hey!
Why are you camoed?
Well, I decided not to go camo today.
Well, get away from me!
I can't believe I found you, dude.
I don't know how he found me. That was bizarre.
Can you guys give me some clues?
Goodbye, Josh. Whee!
Well, Kren just flew up into the sky.
Okay.
Listen, I need some clues because I think you guys are around this building.
Josh is camoed.
I've got my gravity flipped, Jelly. There's your clue.
Here.
Do you see me, Kramer?
I forget which house you're under now. I mean.
Okay.
You have betrayed.
Okay.
You betrayed me.
Okay, now we are.
That was honestly not my.
Hello.
Hi, honey. Do you want the same kind of new kind of burrito that you had last time?
Nah, I think I'll have the normal, like the other type of fake meat.
My fault. That was my brain.
Okay, I've got a new spot. I'm gonna switch to this one. Okay.
Oh, Jelly, see me!
I see. You were on a different house, 100%, because Jelly's name tag is
Jelly
further
saw
away.
me!
Yes, I saw someone flying in the sky.
You better run, Josh!
Okay, I'm gonna do.
Guys, this is unfair.
Oh.
Have you ever worked on a project and thought, oh man, if only I had that one wide angle establishing shot, or that drone shot, or that time lapse, man, my video would be so much better. Well, fear not, Storyblocks is here to save the day. This music, Storyblocks, these sound effects, Storyblocks. My favorite thing about Storyblocks is their unlimited all-access plan. It's one account, unlimited downloads. That's right, you heard me right. Access to over 1 million assets with only one low fee.
You guys should at
Okay.
least hide together.
Well,
we didn't have the chance
He flew off. What do you mean we didn't have the chance to? You were next to me, Crainer. Oh, I see Jelly in a tree. Why would I change it to blue wool? Seems
jumping up and down.
Seems useless.
Giving Jelly a chance.
It's crazy
Hello,
how
Jelly.
camoed I could be just being here.
Ah! He's seen me.
I've seen Kana.
He has spotted
I have
the
seen.
tiny
Why is he
Kana.
not camo?
Yeah, I
I
asked
did
the
it
same
once.
question.
Hello, Kana. Hello,
Hello.
Kana.
Hello.
Where are you?
Oh, Crainer, you're literally above him. Jelly, look up. He's above you.
I wanted to punch him in the butt, Josh.
He's on the top of the house you're near. He's right there. How are you? How are you fighting? Hang on a second. This is not how this is supposed to go. You're not supposed to be able to fight him back. They just jumped out of the window.
I'm hitting him. He's too tiny.
There we go.
You kidding?
All right, Jelly, you
All right.
got me.
Trainer, you shall join my team.
Well, Jelly,
Yes,
I'll be
I
honest.
have
I am
joined
close. I am.
Underneath of that house.
Do you see me, Josh?
No, but I see Jelly.
You see me, don't
I can
you?
almost sniff him.
Are you still hanging, John?
No.
I feel
I'm
like
hanging
you see
out, but I'm not hanging upside down. Like guys, I can sniff. I can sniff you.
You don't see us?
Sniff me. Is that how close you
Crainer, I could you've got a downwind right now. It's
Oh,
disgusting.
I see you. Okay, I found him. He is somewhere here.
Excuse me?
He is somewhere right here.
You found him?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Whoa!
Hey!
Hey!
Ew. I'm the hunter now. Ew.
Wait,
What?
You're gonna
Wait,
kill
why
me.
is Jelly?
What's wrong with
Hey,
you?
what?
Whoa, that didn't hit
What
me.
happened to me?
Jelly's wide and Crainer's thin. Bruh. Something
What
went
went wrong?
horribly wrong.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, let me try that again.
Okay.
And I'm and
Okay.
now I'm a dark oak claw.
You guys should go
I'm
hide.
gonna be this. Goodbye, loser.
You guys
Josh.
should go hide. Did you want to go?
You are definitely not on to me because I got the best spot in the whole entire universe.
Okay, I hate this spot. I'm just gonna go.
You're not even here anymore, are you?
Bro, I'm like around you somewhere.
Okay, you guys looking at houses or?
I don't know
You
what
think-
this is.
It's a little early for clues, don't you think, John?
Yeah, it
Well,
is,
it's just a conversation,
honestly.
guys. Okay.
I need to
It's
break
just a
something to some
conversation,
stock,
guys.
so close your ears, Josh. Hello. You didn't hear that, right? Good.
Do you guys see my name tag then? Is that a fair question?
Yeah, that's a fair
It's
question.
TNT.
Not
Am I still
currently.
tiny or?
Currently,
Am I still tiny?
What am I doing?
Do you ask yourself that every day, huh, Jelly?
Got it.
Okay, this way. I'm on a mission, Jelly.
Yeah,
I'm afraid that you can't join me, buddy. For where
I
I'm
don't wanna
going.
join
Wait, do you guys
I'm
know where
going
that
to win.
like block of TNT is? Am I close?
No, I don't know where that is. I'm swimming.
Does this work?
I'm swimming to get back
Hold
to
on
the
a second. Oh no,
Wait, Crainer, you're
guys.
I see
Guys.
Josh's name tag. What did you just do?
Nothing. Anyway,
This is perfect.
I might have
Okay,
blown
I'm
a hole
sneaking-
in the floor.
I'm sneaking closer to Josh
Kind
right
of had
now.
to do that.
Listen, I'm near spawn.
I am. in the explosion area. Yes.
That sounds like a lie, Crainer.
It's not.
Okay.
A lie. I'm speaking the truth. I don't know where Jelly is. Jelly?
I'm
Do you
near
see me
spawn.
now?
I told you many times.
Yes, sir, I do.
Are you in this area?
Yes, sir, I am.
Do you?
Yes, sir.
How close am I?
Pretty flippin' close.
Oh!
You
great.
already seen me.
I saw you from a while back.
So I have a clear vision of spawn. I'm not exactly near
okay.
spawn, but
So,
like
so you lied to
within,
us.
within a 20
The
block radius.
porkies are already pieing.
The porkies? What is that?
Porky pies?
I'm near spawn. Crainer, I think. Well, you could hit me with an arrow without it having to go down too much. You know what I mean?
Are you there?
I'm not in there, Crainer. I'm not in there. No.
Wait.
Oh, Josh just went up a crane.
Wait. You saw me
crane.
do that, which means that you're on this side of it all.
Ah!
Josh, come over here. I have information to report.
Huh?
Boy.
Come down here.
No, I'm in a good
That
spot.
was a good hit.
I shot something.
Josh,
Are you on
I
here?
am gonna be honest.
Are you on the boat, Jelly?
I cannot see you.
And
I
he's
cannot.
Are you on the boat, Jelly?
Okay, you know what? Get on your boat and have a look. Oh, Josh using the gravity.
You said something about if I shoot
Arr, on board, I'm matey.
It's gotta be over here somewhere, Josh.
Didn't you hear what I said?
No.
I said I'm not on the boat.
Wait, where are
I'm
you?
not
then?
on your boat, Josh.
So then where are
Are
you?
you on Crainer's boat?
Are you on a boat at all?
Yes. I think Josh saw me.
Eh?
Did you see him? Is he up there? Oh.
Oh, what? That's just...
That was actually not even on purpose, Josh.
What were you shooting at?
I
would never randomly shoot you.
Oh my god.
That was not on purpose at all. I forgot my gravity changers. I'm gonna swim.
Josh?
Oh, there he was. He's right there.
Look, guys, what do you
Crainer,
spot
I was
that
trying to sneak attack him the first time
Sorry.
round.
Well, it's my time to be the seeker. Go high. Okay, you know what, guys?
Dummy.
Just go high.
Dummy.
I'm tiny.
How do I get up now? Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm up again. Round
Josh,
starts
listen.
now.
What? You what?
No.
You
I got
guys
an arrow.
punched me, so I was feeling mad. Okay.
Hey, yeah,
Listen
yeah.
to me,
go, guys,
Josh.
let's go.
We're gonna f together, right?
Okay, where are we
We're
gonna
gonna have a
hide?
good time.
Well, where?
I'm following you. I'll let you decide.
Okay. I'd say we go on an
Alright.
adventure. Whoa, you see that there, Crit Jelly?
Oh my god, wait, yes. Are you
Now
thinking about
that's
what
an
I'm thinking?
adventure.
That is indeed quite an adventure, my
3,
friend.
2,
All right.
1.
I'll see you there, Jelly. I'll see you there.
Well, I see an epic big castle
Hey,
on that,
Josh.
Where are you?
and then I don't see anything else that's
Hey, Crainer, take a walk through to the town. You know, just take a walk.
Let's
Look for
see.
epic things.
We got anything
the
good
town.
here? Like
Any blocks that can do?
any good blocks?
I think this one works.
I walk through the town. What do you mean? Okay, I'm in the town now. I'm at the explosion. Where do I
No.
go?
You need to go. You need to go south.
I don't even know what south is.
Look on your F3D
Yeah.
or F3,
East,
whatever.
north, west, south.
Yeah, head south.
Okay. I see you guys are on the mountain.
Yes.
Yes.
I have to find 2 tiny people on a giant mountain.
Well,
Yes.
well, we'll
Correct.
give you a clue. We can't camouflage as white.
That is true.
Oh.
So we're not at the snow.
Wrong
is what
block,
you're
Jelly.
Uh-huh.
saying.
Uh,
Down! Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, almost died. Okay,
Josh,
to
I
the
lost you.
mountain.
Josh, I lost you.
I was suspicious of the way he said words.
Do you guys see me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can see you.
So you're literally all the way up on the thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
On where?
Yeah.
Hoi, 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 hoi. Oi. Let's just say we're close.
What?
I'm surprised you haven't seen me actually twice because
I saw somebody just run.
Or me?
But they disappeared again.
Yeah. Oh, I've lost this. Hang on. Oh no.
What?
That was bad.
What?
That was
I
bad.
was about to shoot
Reload
you.
makes you big.
Hey, come here, buddy.
Okay, I'm camouflaged.
Josh,
Hey.
I'm in trouble. Josh, I'm in trouble.
Why are you in the
I was-
sky?
I was following him, Josh.
I
and now he
know. I
found
didn't
me.
realize it makes you big. I'm sorry. Oh.
You can't just keep running like that.
Well, that's what you did, to be fair.
Yeah, but it's not fair when it's not my round. Yes! Got it.
Josh, I hate you.
Okay,
Finally.
I'll give you guys a clue. I am...
Close to me?
Well, I am back where you were.
Okay, so
Okay, Crainer, I'm just teleporting towards you because I'm not walking all the way there. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I get it. So you're here somewhere, right?
Yes.
So he's big now.
Yes.
And you're here.
Yes.
And I don't see you.
No.
You're not here?
I mean, I'm here, but you just apparently don't see me, which is a shock.
But I'm looking in your direction.
Vaguely, yeah. I mean, it's hard when you're so close. So it's like...
I think he's probably behind
What?
this rock F5ing.
But I'm so close?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Show Jelly.
Wait, seriously?
Jelly, come here.
Is he in the bush?
Don't get too close.
Oh,
How
this is
did
the
you not
dumbest
see
thing
me?
ever. I don't know.
I didn't look here.
Oh,
So yeah,
man.
I guess that's good.
Oh, I'm the best seeker ever.
I don't know about that. I don't think so. Thanks for watching. Head over to store.com and click the video on the screen to watch more.
I get it. Commitment can be scary, but not when you're saving up to 15% with Subscribe and Save.
Professor, an overlay app for League of Legends. That gives you all kinds of useful information directly in the game.
If somebody wrongs you, they say, don't get mad, get even. But for people who are as calculating as they are creative, they do get mad, and then they get even. From unleashing a torrent of bugs on a bullying brother to some of the most hilarious paybacks against cheating partners you'll ever hear about, it's time to laugh at even more passive-aggressive ways that people got revenge. The real Blue's Clues. Neighbors can make your home life a dream or a nightmare. But let's just say Be Amazed viewer Angel Help 777 had some pretty trashy neighbors. Every garbage day, they'd let their Labrador run into Angel Help's yard, rip all of his trash bags open, and litter the crappy contents everywhere. No matter how many times he asked them to keep their dog under control, they never listened. But one day he finally decided enough was enough and came up with a plan to stop this mutt's mess for good. Because he worked for a printing company, he had access to a big can of sticky, slow-drying blue ink, the kind that can make a real mess. He then bought and ate a box of KFC chicken before tying the leftover chicken bones to the bottom of the box. Perfect bait for any hungry pup. Finally, he smeared as much of the ink as he could all over the bottom of the box, turning it into a trap. Now, before PETA starts spamming the comments, it was a soy-based, non-poisonous ink, so completely harmless to the dog, but very, very hard to get off anything it touched. After putting the box inside one of his trash bags, Angel Help left it on the curb with the rest, and the trap was set. When he went out the next day, the trash bag had, unsurprisingly, been torn open. But this time, a trail of blue paw prints led away from the scene of the crime. It seemed his plan had worked. 2 days later, Angel Help noticed a carpet company van pulled up outside his neighbor's house. Casually, he wandered over and asked what was up, and listened quietly as the neighbor angrily told him how their dog had come running into the house, coated in a load of blue stuff. The carpet was covered, the couch was wrecked, everything was ruined. In total, the damage cost them thousands of dollars. Angel Help smiled, said no more, and left. As for the dog, it never bothered him again. What perfect revenge. Salty surprise. Everybody has that one friend that just loves to annoy you. Well, Reddit user Sweet Pursuit's wife loved to annoy him back when they were dating. One time they'd gone to a movie theater and sat down to enjoy the film when he asked if she'd like any refreshments. Just a drink, she said. So he left to grab a drink for his girlfriend and some popcorn for himself. But then it hit him. She was definitely going to start eating his popcorn as soon as he sat back down. It was something she did every time. So, after being served, he took his popcorn over to the station and put a normal amount of butter and salt on the popcorn around the edges. Then he grabbed a huge helping of salt and dumped it all right in the middle before returning to his seat. He proceeded to eat the safe popcorn from around the sides, just as his girlfriend predictably stole a huge scoop of it straight from the middle, laughing at him as she did. But the laughter didn't last long. As soon as the treat hit her tongue, her expression changed from glee to horror, and it was Sweet Pursuit's turn to laugh. Even though it was some perfectly petty payback, I hope she wasn't too salty about it. Now, to stop you getting all salty, you should hit those like and subscribe buttons so you never miss out on any of the amazing new content I've got coming your way. And I think we can all agree that cheating partners are the absolute worst. But when Reddit user R. Soul, caught his wife cheating on him, she had the audacity to tell him to pack his stuff and go. Wow. Like a gentleman, he agreed, but only if he could leave the next day. Well, the next day came, and once his soon-to-be ex-wife went to work, he dutifully started packing up his stuff and loading it into his van. However, he had more than just his clothes and the TV in mind. In fact, he'd only recently replaced their front door, but it was still outstanding on his credit card. So technically, that counted as his, right? Wasting no time, this wronged husband got to work unscrewing the door from the frame, pulling it out, and packing it into his van as well. Just before she was due to get back from work, he asked the neighbors to watch the place and drove off. About an hour later, a phone call came through, which he sent straight to voicemail. Apparently, she wasn't very happy about being left doorless. Then, the police rang. This time he answered, but after explaining to them that it was his front door, they apologized. And to top it all off, whenever the couple had argued in the past, her favorite thing to say was, "You know where the door is?" No, he sure did know where the door was now, in the back of his van. Payback. There are many ways to get revenge on a cheating partner, but if you happen to be a tattoo artist, then there's one method that stands out above the rest. The story goes that a woman from Ohio cheated on her tattooist boyfriend with his best friend. The boyfriend found out, but decided to act like he didn't know. Also, he could plot the perfect revenge. One day, she hopped into his chair and he got to work on a back tattoo she'd asked for. A beautiful illustration from the Chronicles of Narnia. But after the whole grueling process was finished, she turned to look into the mirror and saw this. A great, big, stinking pile of poop complete with buzzing flies. Fortunately for my faith in humanity, it turns out the whole tale was an internet prank. That tattoo is very real though, and just goes to show how important it is to check reviews before you buy anything. Oh, and another word of advice, please don't get your partner's face tattooed anywhere on you. But if you do, and then split up with them, well, at least you can do what this guy did. Partners don't cost a thing. But if you're not careful, a lack of manners can cost you your dignity. One man found this out the hard way after being politely asked by a construction worker to move his truck. He'd parked up on an active site to use the portable toilet, but was right in the way of the work going on. Instead of moving his vehicle though, he just told the worker to off, and then went to the toilet anyway. Big mistake. As soon as the foul-mouthed man closed the door behind him, the construction worker leapt into the nearest digger. He swung the machine's massive arm around until it was right in front of the porta-potty, pushed up against the door, trapping the rude guy firmly inside. After what I can imagine were some pretty pathetic pleas coming from the potty, the worker promised to release the guy on one condition: that he apologize sincerely. And that, kids, is why you never disrespect hardworking people who can operate heavy machinery. Never let go. Nobody likes being woken up in the middle of the night by a loud noise, never mind one coming from inside your room. But for 18-year-old Reddit user Frank the Tank 8, this was the norm. He'd moved back into his mom's house and ended up in the worst room available, the basement, with the annoyingly loud washing machine. Now, this wouldn't have been a problem if his brother hadn't insisted on doing his laundry at 2 in the morning. No matter how many times Frank the Tank told him to stop, even resorting to turning the machine off multiple times, his brother kept using it at all hours. Well, one day, Frank the Tank simply had enough. It just so happened that as well as the washing machine, the freezer was also kept in the basement. After the latest surprise attack, he waited until his brother had gone back upstairs before getting up and pulling the sodden contents out of the machine. Then he took the clothes over to the freezer and threw them all inside, laughing maniacally as he did so. Okay, so maybe he didn't laugh maniacally, but I would have done. Have you ever tried putting on frozen clothes? It's very hard, literally. Frank the Tank wasn't the only one to go through with this perfectly petty idea, though. One disgruntled resident caught someone they shared the laundry room with taking out their clothes mid-wash to put their own in. So, naturally, instead of confronting the offending party, they wrote them a nice note, removed the other person's wet clothes, and left them outside in the snow. Yeah, they might tell you that revenge is a dish best served cold, but it's really best served frozen solid. Note, thanks. When you're out at a bar or a restaurant, being on the receiving end of bad customer service can ruin
Today we're looking at the world's most relatable TikToks. That mini heart attack you get when you lean a little too far back in your chair. Ooh, I know what you're talking about. I would never lean back on my chair because the teachers would get so mad at you when you were in school when you did it, and it freaks me out. I was more afraid of getting in trouble than I was of looking cool, so I just never did it. Oh man. It's gotta be the angle, right? Like, if I suck back though, I straight up get a fat double. Like, look at this. That's pretty powerful. I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing that and looking at yourself, nor would I recommend putting that on the internet. But you could do it if you want to. When you and your sibling get into a fight and they pull this illegal move, oh, is it the... Ooh, that's the good one. It's impossible to beat a move like that because it's so powerful. There's nothing you can do. I mean, at that point, you lose. I don't know why wrestlers don't do that. Oh, nasty. At least it's fake. It's a piece of... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's fake, but, like, I still hate watching this. Okay, he's going up to his arm. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. He skinned himself. My mom told me this was a thing that would happen as a kid because I bite my nails all the time and like it never happened to me. So is this a thing that actually happens or no? I'm usually mean to the people I like. Random person, but you're so nice to me. That's strange. Oh, I was like that as a kid. If I had a crush on like a girl or something, like I would be so rude to her. It was crazy. Then I'd be like,
oh my gosh, I can't believe no one likes me.
It was a tough lesson. I found out once I turned 28, excuse me. I found out, not even 28. I found out once I turned 25, that's not the way to do it though. Is that all he said? No. I feel like my boy just destroyed her. Santa Claus is not making any miracles come true this year. Where are you? Oh, me because I'm mad at him. You're pretending you're at a party. What? This is so toxic. I know this. Someone sees this and they're like,
oh, that's such a good idea. I can't wait to go do that.
No, this is toxic. This is 10 out of 10 toxic. Please don't be relatable for me. Oh, my bad. I forgot to give y'all blankets. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Cardboard box is good. I'm trying to remember what I did as a kid when I did this, because like, it gets so cold and you needed something to cover with. I think for me, I was like the guy that get underneath the couch, because that would at least keep your feet warm. You gotta do something. Mixing water, grass, and dirt, is it a potion or is it soup? Good soup, yeah, that's good. Here's the pro tip. If you didn't do this as a kid, you messed up. You take it, you mix it all together, then you pour all the shampoos and cleaning agents together, and then give it to your parents and tell them it's a potion to keep them young forever. Then they get mad at you, because I think you created a chemical gas that's deadly. I always check for monsters at 3 a.m., so, oh yeah, yep. I sleep with a sleeping mask on because it's too bright in my room in the city, and so every time I roll over it and face my door, I straight up always do this and peek out of it, and I go, anyone out here? No monsters? Okay, back to bed. I literally cannot sleep unless I do it. It's actually probably like kind of embarrassing, but it's how it is. When she grows to only 5'1", because I married for laughs, not height. Oh no. Some girl's gonna say that about me one day because I'm so short. Oh no. This one hits too close to me. This is too relatable. Me at 1 in the morning remembering I had an essay due at 11:59. Oh, I have been there. It is the worst feeling in the world. You look up, you freeze, your heart sinks, and you know that it's over. I've been out of college for a long time and I still have nightmares about that. To this day, it's haunting. Girls, I wonder if boys talk about us at sleepovers. Never really did, to be honest.
if I make this, you give me a kiss. All right?
This is pretty much accurate to exactly how boys hit his sleepovers. it was different.
Be honest, what do you do on Friday nights?
What do I do on Friday nights? All right, I'm gonna be honest with you after this clip plays. No, that's just, you guy looks so short. He's like 2 feet. Is that how I look to people? I look like a freaking guy out of Charlie Factory Wonka, Willy Wonka, little Oompa Loompas. Anyway, what do I do on Friday nights? Literally nothing or literally everything. There's no in between. Either I'm going out doing something or I am in my room like this dude eating pizza. Not dancing though. Fizzy drink. I like the name fizzy drink better than pop. I call it pop. Do you call it pop soda or fizzy drink? I did this like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago and I poured it and I was like, oh man, it's overflowing. I can't believe it. And then I looked at it and it was like this much to drink. I was like, oh, I messed that up. When you're working with the boys, speech in an assembly after an incident. Oh man. How can I be out of school for like, literally like I graduated high school in 2013 and I still can relate to this. It's just.
This morning is going to be a nice assembly.
Oh.
A positive assembly.
But some of you.
But after what I have been told.
I got it.
This morning. And as a consequence of all of your actions.
Oh man.
Okay, and I'm aware that this isn't everybody.
Oh, dude, this is so spot on. We had this happen once because the grade above me, like in 8th grade, the teacher left the room for like 5 minutes to take a massive dump, and they literally stole the answer key off his desk, passed it around, and I think like 30 of them got suspended. There's a big meeting about it. Bro, I love these. This is the best type of video ever. He gets hit by it. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh man. I always go to bed at 10 and then I find myself looking at TikTok way longer than I need to. I have a genuine question. How many of you guys do that? Like, do you like go to bed and then you're just on TikTok and you can't close it? Because that's me. Eating a piece of bread for dinner. My sibling. Oh, dude. If you guys ever see Isaac eating, all right, that is literally what he is like. Like, I'll sit down, like my dad will be like, hey boys, I bought pizza home. Let's go have some pizza. And I'll like get a slice and Isaac will literally have like 10 already eaten down before I even sit in the chair. He's like, I mean, it's insane.
Dave, I think you're on mute. Dave, you're on mute. You know what? I'd rather not hear him speak anyways.
Oh man, it used to be so polite, I bet. Everyone was probably happy to be home, not being in work anymore, and then it just became I literally hate everybody. I'm so upset I missed the work from home revolution because I could have worked on YouTube videos while I was working. Starts turning towards the window. It's over. Oh, it's over. She's turning towards the window and she has food. Doritos and a milkshake and is still mad, and a Kit Kat. I mean, what else do you do at that point? You got food and she's still mad. It's over. You're done for.
And your siblings are supposed to be asleep.
Really?
Hey, shut up! You're gonna wake up Mom!
When my siblings and I were trying to get to sleep, we did not laugh like that. We would fight and battle, and the victor would reign victorious. It was always me until they got bigger than me. Now I don't fight anymore. 2022, I should glow up.
Okay, we're gonna try this again. It's gonna be good. I can feel it.
Does she glow? Eat my vegetables? She grew up and then she needed the vegetables. Now she's got to do it. The filter said it.
Oh, you have to do it.
There's someone out there that's going to actually use this filter, and that's the motivation they need. They're like, oh,
I should lose weight. Let's do it.
Her. Oh no, another one of these. Me and the boys. Oh no. What is he doing?
You wouldn't happen to know who this little guy is, would you?
It's obviously a picture of me. Did you get that from my mom's Facebook?
We'll ask the questions around here.
And why does it say wanted?
You know why it says wanted.
Oh God.
I obviously don't. Why would I even be wanted in the first place?
Why don't you come and find out?
Okay. Back when I would hang out with my boys, we would get in the hot tub and we would play a game where you had to lay on the cold sidewalk in the middle of winter with your swimsuit on. The first one to get up, we called it a freeze out. The first one to get up lost and had to run barefoot to the back of the yard, collect a leaf off of every tree in the snow, and then run all the way back. I mean, it could have literally made your feet get hypothermia or freaking melt off. Anyway, the girls listening don't understand, but guys, you know.
What does flexibility actually mean? It's worth.
Throw some Takis in that dish. Dip some Takis in that dish. I'm coming with Takis to keep it intense.
Safe pilots respect yellow lights and save more green.
In Java, we build a bridge like this, but in Bedrock, we can do it like this. And today, we're gonna be reviewing the crazy differences between Java and Bedrock Minecraft. In Java, we build a bridge like this, but in Bedrock, we can do it like this. And today, we're gonna be reviewing the crazy differences between Java and Bedrock Minecraft. According to the YouTube overlords, the fastest anyone's ever subscribed to the channel is 1.5 seconds. So if you want to beat that, let's put 1.5 seconds on the clock and start the timer now. And even if you subscribed after the buzzer, it means a ton, and enjoy the video. What if you combine the end portal with the nether portal? Well, it depends on the version. See, in Java, it'll just break the portal, but in Bedrock, it'll get a weird hybrid like so. But even if that doesn't break Bedrock's end portal, this does. See, if you place fences underneath both versions of portals, in Java, we can teleport just the same, but in Bedrock, we can only walk on top without teleporting. Did you know that creepers explode as lingering potions if they have a potion effect? Well, maybe not if you play on Bedrock, but on Java, if you give it a splash potion and then let it explode, it'll do just that. You've likely noticed that some colors of blocks can't be dyed into others. And while that usually means we keep white wool on hand, in Bedrock, it's as simple as adding a dye to any color base, and boom, easy as that. You've maybe seen this layout of TNT on Reddit or TikTok before. And for those who haven't, what happens here is that we trigger this redstone and then it explodes in a heart shape. But apparently, only Bedrock users will be feeling the love from this one. For a boat to work, it should be able to support your body weight. I mean, that's basic science. But in Bedrock, while we can sit in it just fine, we can't stand on top of the boat entity like we can in Java. Weird. If you put a zombie and a husk side by side, you'll notice that the husk is slightly taller. And in Bedrock, that's even more noticeable, since a husk can fit through a too tall gap in Java, but it can't in Bedrock. When you see a snowball, the last thing you're thinking of is fire. Though if we check a snowball through a flame, the projectile will actually ignite, and in Bedrock, it can even cause fire damage to mobs, making that snow golem a proper flamethrower. The bad omen effect is not something I'd recommend getting often, but when you do, pay attention to how it happens, because while it functions like any other effect in Java, in Bedrock, it'll have an animation similar to the Totem of Undying. Leaves changing with the season has been a long desired feature from the Minecraft community, but at least in Bedrock, that's somewhat possible in the snowy climates, since when you leave out leaves in the snow like so, they'll turn white. Fighting the Wither is no easy task, but in Bedrock, it's even harder, given that the Wither here has double the health of the Java variant, which seems brutal, but it makes that nether star that you get all the more worth it. Redstone and water don't mix, or at least that's what we think on Java, but if you place any of these redstone components in a lake on Bedrock Edition, it'll work just as they do on the surface. How is this piston powered? Well, in Java, there's a system called quasi-connectivity, and while it started as a bug, it's become something of a feature in this version. But since it was unintended, it's not planned for Bedrock anytime soon. Have you ever wondered if sugarcane grows faster on sand or dirt? Well, apparently, it doesn't matter. But it does matter whether you grow it in Bedrock or Java Edition, since in Bedrock only, we can bone meal sugarcane to speed up the growth. Crafting a boat in Bedrock Edition requires using a wooden shovel, which I suppose makes some sense. I mean, what else are you gonna paddle it with? But to a Java player like myself, no matter how long I look at this, it just looks wrong. Did you know that you can get infinite water from one water bucket? Well, in Bedrock, if you have a cauldron and you place your water source above it instead of inside, it'll fill up the same, letting us refill as many buckets as we want from underneath. Why do these fences look so different between Java and Bedrock? Well, the reason is simply that in Bedrock, we can place buttons on top of the fence posts like so, allowing for some extra detail. In Java Edition, it's possible to light ice blocks on fire with a flint and steel, but in Bedrock, it's no use. So if you're hoping for a Song of Ice and Fire, you're out of luck. Sorry. Snow layers behave a lot differently in Bedrock when compared to Java, and with that, we can place snow layers and flowers in the same block, which is a weird sight, but a nice decoration. When you work with redstone, you're sure to notice that pistons can't push chests, or hoppers or furnaces for that matter. Though for those on Bedrock, it's as simple as the flick of a switch, and frankly, that's what I'm jealous of. Minecraft has plenty of rare occurrences to see, but that's apparently not consistent across all versions. So while it's impressive to find a zombie village in Java with a 2% likelihood, in Bedrock, it's a lot less rare. It's never fun to be poisoned, but even less so to be fatally poisoned, which is an effect exclusive to Bedrock. And while you'll usually see it if you feed a parrot a cookie, it can even kill undead mobs too, unlike real poison. Speed bridging is a big deal for the PvP community, and while it's a big skill to place blocks like this on Java, on Bedrock it's possible to place blocks without sneaking to the edge, and that'll even allow us to speed bridge on a horse for some reason. If you were to look at the sun in Bedrock, you notice a temporary blindness come across your screen, but in Java Edition, we can stare at the sky as much as we want, even if it burns. Most of us know the Easter egg to turn mobs upside down, but did you know that that works for us too? See, if you play on Bedrock Edition and you're not signed in, you can change your name to Grum or Dinnerbone, and you'll flip around just the same. This here is called a debug stick, and it's a useful tool for rotating and changing blocks around like so, almost functioning like a wrench for your creative mode. But unfortunately, it's a Java exclusive, for some reason. Structure voids are a weird block, and on Java, they aren't very useful to us builders. But on Bedrock, we can use these structure voids almost the same way as
barrier blocks, except we can walk through them, allowing for some pretty neat build hacks. In Bedrock only, it's possible to have a hopper insert a music disc into a jukebox, but in Java, it'll just stay in the hopper like so, which is unfortunate because we'd have some really cool redstone systems if it did work. Fire's usually a good enough deterrent to keep mobs at bay, or at the very least, it'll keep me out of your house. But in Bedrock, zombies will pathfind through literal fire to get to a villager, and that's some serious dedication. Playing Minecraft at max render distance is a big flex, but that's a bit different between the two versions, since Java has a default max of 32 chunks, whereas Bedrock lets us play up to 96. Though in fairness, Java does have mods to increase this, might I add. If you're playing Bedrock and you push a chest into a shulker, this happens, which is an odd sight for sure, since in Java, we can't even push the chest in the first place. So if you want to create an abomination, you're gonna have to stick to Bedrock. Speaking of shulkers, in Bedrock, it's possible to get different colored shulkers by interacting with a dye of your choice, which I should add is technically possible in Java, but it requires using a complicated scoreboard command to change its team. The F3 debug screen is a useful tool to have, but unfortunately, it's just limited to us in Java, meaning anyone playing Bedrock can't use these shortcuts to see tool durability or chunk borders either, and I think that's unfair. Impaling is a weird enchantment, because while it's meant to apply extra damage to underwater mobs, in Java it doesn't work on drowned, since they're classified as undead. And thankfully, Bedrock cleans this up, and the enchantment works on any and all mobs that are underwater or under the rain. Using Dragon Breath for tipped arrows can quickly get expensive. So as a simpler solution, Bedrock lets us make a whole stack of them from a potion cauldron like so. And hey, maybe Java would too, if there were potion cauldrons in the version. Armor stands are great for showing off, well, your armor, but what if you want to show off your items? Well, in Bedrock, that's as easy as putting it in the stand's hand. And unfortunately, Java doesn't do that by default. Riding a pig seems like fun, but it does go pretty slow. Though on Bedrock, if you were to breed two parents with a speed effect, their offspring will be even faster. So repeat this a couple of times, and you can leave any Java counterparts well in the dust. Have you ever pulled a mob around with a fishing rod? Well, it's fun, if you get the chance. But for whatever reason, in Java, you can't reel mobs out of boats, but you can in Bedrock. Weird. Cauldrons work very differently between Java and Bedrock. And while it's a shame for us, it's great for the Endermen, since you'll see that only in Java they can take a bath without getting hurt in the water. Clearly, armor stands behave differently between Bedrock and Java, but we can take that even further. See, if you give both versions a piece of glass to hold, you'll see in Bedrock that it renders such that we can look through the things behind, including this water. The fire aspect enchantment is a great thing to have on your sword, and in just Bedrock, it's a great thing to have on your book, since an enchanted book can be used to ignite TNT and spark a flame on candles and campfires. In Bedrock Edition, it's possible to use golden nuggets as a fuel source, and while it seems highly impractical, I guess it is a literal example of burning through some cash. In Bedrock, doors can be waterlogged like so, which is interesting, but it means that we can't make an air pocket like we can in Java, and oddly enough, I think that might be more useful than having a waterlogged door anyway. Now, if you were to get hit by a falling anvil, it's gotta hurt, and while that's true for us, it's not as much for the villagers. Or at least, if you compare the two, in Bedrock, if you drop an anvil on a sleeping villager, it won't take any damage. Did you know that creepers can dance? Really, any mob in the game can, since the play animate command exclusive to Bedrock makes it possible to play any animation in the game on a given mob, and the results can get pretty hideous. If you've ever broken a cobweb for one string, you're doing it wrong, at least if you're on Bedrock, since if you were to pick one of these up with shears and then uncraft it, you'll get 9 string instead of the one you would have gotten otherwise. If you go to name an item in an anvil, it'll have an italicized name, which is a dead giveaway, but on Bedrock, we can use the secret Unicode character to fix that, which offers up some solid pranks for sure. In Bedrock, it's possible to hang levers off of floating candles, which sounds useless, but it allows for some really cool decoration when used like so. And honestly, it makes me bummed that we can't do the same for our Java builds. While lava cauldrons were a new addition to Java Edition, they've been in Bedrock for some time, which makes you wonder why this hasn't been fixed. See, blazons and zombie piglins aren't supposed to burn in lava, but they will if it's in a cauldron. Ouch. On Java, many of players have used shaders like so, but while Bedrock doesn't offer those, it does have the option for the ray tracing beta, and that RTX allows for mirrors and lights like so. And while there's a difference between them, both are equally beautiful in my eyes. And crystals can clearly do some wild things when you stack them together, but this is less obvious. See, in Java, they'd stack like you expect, but if you do the same and reload the world in Bedrock, it makes a much stranger pattern. And with that, folks, have a good one, alright?
I'm gonna learn a song that I have always wanted to play on guitar. Are You Gonna Be My Girl by the Aussie band Jet on Fender Play.
So we'll be doing some sky bases. Okay guys, so basically, I'm gonna try to do voiceover for these Fortnite matches because my audio is not working, but I still want to upload the video. So, it's really good. So essentially, what we do is we land at the bridge, and here's the Skybase strat. We land at the bridge, we get mythics, Spider-Man mythics. Then, when we get Spider-Man mythics, then we go over to, like, more like I go over to the llama, my teammates go to Logjam Lumberyard. Then, I go to Covert Cavern to get brick, and then go back. So, we'll be doing some sky bases. Okay, guys. Okay. So, basically, okay, I'm coming. I'm gonna try to do voiceover for these Fortnite matches. Just because my Alexa, hang up. Audio is not working, but I still want to upload the video. So, it's really good. So essentially, what we do is we land at the bridge, and here's the Skybase strat. We land at the bridge, we get mythics, Spider-Man mythics. Then, when we get Spider-Man mythics, then we go over to, like, more like I go over to the llama. My teammates go to Logjam Lumberyard. Then, I go to Covert Cavern to get brick, and then go back to Logjam and then go to Covert Cavern. And that way we have max mats except for metal. And then we just get as much metal as possible. And then use Skybase. So it's kind of like that. So, I did decent lit this match, and So, we'll be doing some sky bases. Okay guys, so basically, I'm gonna try to do voiceover for these Fortnite matches because my audio is not working, but I still want to upload the video. So, we'll be doing some sky bases. Okay guys, so basically, I'm gonna try to do voiceover for these Fortnite matches because my audio is not working, but I still want to upload the video. So, it's really good. Now I'm just also gonna put wait, no. Cancel. Now text purple. Make it
Let's go.
Let's go, team! Let's go! Let's evacuate the building. Let's go!
He got the win.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, guys.
Thank you.